Happy Sunday and happy last day of January as well. I don't know where this month has gone. It's really flown by. Just a quick catch up from me. Another kind of just relaxed, chilled out day. Looking at all my dream pictures for my future house and just having a little bit of downtime, which was needed. I'm going to do a bit of ironing in a minute as well, which those of you who know me know I love ironing. But today I was listening to a podcast called Change Your Brain with neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman. And it was really interesting. And I just came, my background is in neuroscience, and I came across it a little bit randomly. And I wasn't really thinking about it in terms of books, but actually it's quite a long interview. It's about 2 hours, I think. But in the second half, it actually started talking about why it's so hard to sit down and write a book, like the starting process, which was completely unexpected. And it's something I've been struggling with a lot this week. I think the result of listening to this, and also from yesterday, listening to Stephanie Holmes, her podcast, I don't know, I've just been having a lot of thoughts and just thinking that I might just make things, I've got quite regimented with my routine and things, and like trying to get myself up at 5 a.m. and writing all day and writing for 7 hours a day and treating it like a job. And I'm wondering actually this week whether to go back to when I first started writing, and when it's not that I'm not enjoying it, because I'm absolutely loving writing, but I'm finding it very hard to get started with writing. And once I start, I'm okay. But I'm just wondering whether instead of trying to get myself up at 5 a.m. this week, whether I just make it like I'm on holiday or something. Obviously, we're still in lockdown. I've been in lockdown since March last year. But just make it like it's a hobby and it doesn't matter, and it's just something I'm able to create for fun, and that it's not something I do for a living, and just see if that changes things. And I think I'm also going to instead of sitting down thinking, I'm going to write 10,000 words today, I'm just going to say, do you know what, all I have to do today is write 5 words, because I think that might make it easier with the starting bit, which is the bit I'm struggling with, because once I get started, I'm okay. And I really like this neuroscience approach to why it's been hard, and the fact that you've got these it kind of like triggers the acetylcholine and the dopamine. And when you like if you were running and you had a little point where you looked and said, right, I'm going to run to that point there, I'm going to run to that point there, I'm going to run to that point there. You get a dopamine hit every single time you achieve your goal. And I think if I do that with my writing this week, so if I say like, right, I'm going to write 5 words, and then when I've written my 5 words, I should get a dopamine hit and start changing my mindset a little bit in terms of this fear or anxiety or whatever it is, you've got to go through a gate in order to start writing each day. And the reason it's hard is linked to your neurotransmitters. And if I can see it just as like, well, you've got to get through this little bit, the starting bit that's hard, and then once you get going, then you get your dopamine hit. And because I always feel amazing when I'm writing, and I'm so happy and I love it. And when I'm not writing, the longer I'm not writing in a day, the worse I feel. And I think it is linked to this dopamine hit, and also this kind of it's very interesting, like thinking about, when you're scared about something, when there's something that you need to do you don't want to do, the way you normally tackle it is by trying to avoid it, or trying to make it so that you don't feel that pain or that fear or whatever of doing it. And actually it's the other way around, and it's part of this fight or flight response. But you've got your fight, flight, and then movement, and actually you have to move through something, you have to take action in order for things to get better. And that's what it's linked to. So I'm probably not explaining this very well, but if you're interested in this kind of thing, then definitely go and check out this video. I'm going to link it below. I definitely found it really insightful, and I think I can relate to it a lot. I think it explains a lot of my the issues I've had with starting to write each day, because as soon as I start, I'm okay. So yeah, I'm going to change things up a little bit this week. I'm not going to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I'm actually just going to go to bed and then wake up naturally, and then I'm not going to have a routine. I think I'm not even going to do Pomodoro sessions this week. I'm just going to tell myself, like, I don't have to write this week. And then hopefully it'll have the reverse effect and I'll end up writing because I don't have to do it. Therefore, I want to do it. So anyway, I don't know how it's going to go, but let's see what happens. And I'll keep you updated. Anyway, have a great week and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.